realize I'm in the basement. It's a little weird, but you're gonna have to bear with me. The other camera is painted at the basement wall right now. It's usually my dice cam here. I'll take away. Also, I have to take a photo trailer. I forgot to do that. There we go. Now you just have me sitting in the basement. Hi. So, welcome. My name is Lee. They them vibes today, but cheer him. He is also fine. Or she, him, he, her. Anywho, I'm cool. Right. So, you realize now that I am in a slightly different position right now than usual if you've ever watched my streams before. I am in the basement. So, hi. This is what my basement looks like. Ooh. Oh dear. So, as you can kind of maybe tell, I am testing out something new today. So, as you might have known on Saturday, that is the train that goes, the stupid warning light. Sorry. Preparations. Okay, so preparations. There's that. Yes. I have to do a few last tweaks. So my theory on this is that that's why you would do that. Makes sense. I'm kind of understanding a lot about Twitch the more I the way the OBS works, the more I work with it. So that's cool. Also, if you're in the chat, let me see this. Chat. There we go. Okay. Hi, welcome. It's very simple. Here, I'll show you. Welcome to the stream, by the way. It's actually just take your hair, you get a clip like this, loop it around, like twist it a couple times, and make sure you get this. I'm using, and then you kind of take it like this, clip it like that. That's it, really. That's the way my hair, that's all how it works. This part I just shaved off. I hacked it away with a pair of scissors and then shaved it. I'd recommend getting someone else to do it if you have someone else who has clippers and stuff. But yeah, welcome. I'm going to do a preparation stream for tomorrow night if you're, tomorrow afternoon rather, because it's Saturday. And what are we going to do? All right. I need, yes. Yes, so there's that. I am not very good at this sort of thing. So what we're going to try to do today is, I do Pathfinder. Let's try this again. I have a setup where I'm trying out the camera angles. So my, okay. So I have to, what I need to do is figure out how to put it, no. Yes. I can, there we go. That put my chat back where I wanted it. I'm still learning a little bit about the studio. So yeah, this is our basement. It's pretty chill down here. The reason I do it down here is because I want to have enough room to really, no, still not quite. So what well, that actually gives me a good, because that means I can, no, that's the seat. Why is it? Just move it back maybe? So what I'm, oh no, that's me. All right, oh, there we go. Okay, now it's at the right angle. Now I just have to, a little bit higher maybe? Okay, now we sort of got a good angle on it. Now we just have to figure out how to maintain that angle with this. It's hard to make subtle adjustments with this. So if you look here, it's not the best camera, but we have a setup where we have some terrain set up. Okay, terrain is a misnomer. It's actually rather, well, so there's this flail snail. There, we can put it there for now. That is, yeah, this camera's meant to angle forward, I guess, but also, so putting on the level with that would actually probably be your best bet, right? Oh, I see, so you can turn it, sorry, I'm just trying to see what the, okay, so yeah, so it's well, that's useless. I have no idea what this camera is supposed to, okay, this has a lot of tech limitations that I am not sure on, but for now, there we go. I also can't zoom it, so there's that. There we go. That's a pretty decent cut. We'll just move you in frame a little bit more, and we'll move you over too. We got animal companions. We got a lot of people. Okay, so those four figures are meant to represent four characters that I created. And the flail snail is a flail snail. It's actually really cool mini that I created. Could create, well, yeah, so it was a mini that was created for me by Maciek Edie, or rather it was created by Maciek Edie and I won it in a giveaway he did, and who is super cool. Terry is amazing. There is that. So in which case, all you got to do is, sorry, I'm being very distracted right now. I am trying to get a few people to come watch the stream, but you know. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're here, you're here, let's do this. Okay, so my grand plan was to create the characters. So, all I need is a pen, which I have. Most important world building tool you can have, because if you don't have a pen and you get a good idea, you'll liable to forget it, and then if you don't write it down, and then that'll screw you up, because then, all right, so if I can look up my notes. So Saturday Night Showdown, so we have Claudette, Ethel, and Leo. So we have, okay, we don't need all of, okay, yes, we have, let's see. Claudette, Ethel, and Leo on one side. Then we have Saradina, and Dendon here with Yessa and Ferocia. These are all, yeah. So, okay, so we got this going. Maybe I'll shift Leo a little over so you can see. I think that'll allow you to see a little better. Yeah, Leo's kind of in the back. He's not going to come take point. We're going to scooch that a little forward too. Okay, so we got, we have our lineup of heroes, essentially. I'm going to write down what, plan for that would be they're going to fight this flail snail, and I don't know how familiar you are with Pathfinder First Edition. I know usually people use Second Edition nowadays, but I am a little old school, so I usually use First Edition Pathfinder. There's a Blue Box RPG sticker there, and yeah. So our grand plan is to gather everyone together to watch this epic showdown between the flail snail and these intrepid heroes. I'm going to have to figure out a way to know which pages are which, so I can easily flip to their character sheets. That is a note we need. That is something I should have figured out earlier. Let's go here. And I will borrow a page of my paper. We're going to have to eventually copy these down to a better... Okay. Actually, what would really work was sticky notes, but for now we'll use this, and then I'll put sticky notes so that I can then flip to them more easily and they don't fall out. Okay, so first we gotta find that's extra left, right, for our cleric. Okay, oh yes, the new planet. That is for a rogue trader. On Tuesdays I do a rogue trader, I don't know if campaign is the right word, it's a world building seminar that I do where everyone gathers together and we world build together, and it's very cool. Origin path, oh yes, so, Lay on Hands, that is someone else entirely. Empire, yes, that's notes on where they come from. So, basically my, oh, yeah, he could be used, but no, we're, Nicolette, various, so that's bolt gun, Griselda, here we go, Claudette. So, okay, so we have, Claudette, who is, sorry, I need to shift a little bit. I need to figure out a better seating something for this. This is not sustainable for any length of time, but for now it will work. I'm just getting a little bit of the setup ready for tonight. Yeah. So what we've got is Claudette and Leo. Leo is Ethel's familiar. Claudette is a ranger, but has no animal companion yet. So, he's a 3rd level ranger. Okay, we're just gonna do this. So we got Claudette as our 3rd level ranger. We have Ethel, her sister, level 5, is a 5th level fighter, a 2nd level fighter, 3rd level wizard. So that's useful. And then we have a few others who are not important. Let's see. Ephraim, Malak, Shelik, Elena, no, Satan, Dusty, no. We need Mild Empathy, Charm Spells, Sunshine, oh yes, that's an useful one. Aurelia, no, too high level. These are all, that's the bad, Briar, no, Briar's too high level. Oh, Pyrex, no. We got Lauren, no. Narissa, who's the head of the tribe. We got, okay, here we go. We got Dendrin. Yeah, so we got Dendrin, a 1-level druid, 2-level barbarian, which 31 HP, yeah, is just a second level barbarian with extra hit points and an animal companion, really, because that's about all we get. It can't cast Druidic spells because Wisdom's too low. Yeah, so there's that. Yes, we got Sardinia. Okay, so we also have, yeah, so Ethel has a animal, Ethel has a familiar named Leo, who is a cat. Then Sardinia has Ferocia, a lynx, so also a cat, but not like a house cat like Leo. And then we have Dendrin, who has Yessa, who's a wolf. 20 hit points. Okay, so basically the theory is, at the appointed time on Saturday, we all gather. You and anyone else who wants to come. I'm gonna hype it up and like post about it and just try to get people excited for it. I am super excited for this. I really want to make this happen. So we are gonna psych everyone up and get excited, and then everyone's gonna come and watch, and I'm gonna host the battle. I know the arena is not ideal. So what? So it really is. Sorry, I'm trying to get a gauge for how this works, because how it's supposed to work, because my camera skills are not the best. I usually use it as a completely different angle for that should work a little bit though, maybe. I usually, oh please don't. I need you to tell me in the chat if you can see and hear me. I don't know if they're even here, because sometimes Twitch is a little meh, but also Bridget's getting hungry. Okay, we got this. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's not a bad angle. If I move this a little bit there, yeah, I'm gonna have to look on the other screen to see how well this is working. Oh, okay, that's why. There we go. That's not bad at all. Focus isn't great, but this is the thing though, I don't know why. I guess I'm just not good with camera angles. Because it's always gonna have an upward angle. There's no way to. The camera is fixed at a weirdly upward angle if you put it in the way it's supposed to be put, which is with the stand under it as opposed to top down with the that. So like I don't know what. what good the angle is, but it's the camera I have that's not this camera, and I need at least two. So I guess we're working with this for now. Ideally, I'll get a better camera at some point, but okay, so the theory being, sorry, I shouldn't be distracted. That's why I like having people in the chat, because it actually is less distracting than not having people in the chat, if that makes any sense. I know it doesn't always make the most sense, but so my theory is that tomorrow what's going to happen is I'm going to have all the spells. I'm going to figure out who has what spells and what they have prepped for the day. And then they're all going to be wandering around doing this and that, and then the flail snail will attack. And maybe I'll just make, what if I could just switch the views. That's a thought. Yeah, this is, how do we do this? This is, yeah, we can just make this more of that. Hang on. There, now we're actually, maybe tweak you a little bit, but we'll just move you there. There, like here. There we go, for now. But what I can then do is do this. Take this. No, I need that there. You, take you. That's me. Hi. Let's pop this down a little bit more. And scooch it a little bit. And a little bit more. Yeah, make me smaller. Okay, then we'll just scooch a little bit more. Okay, now we pop the thingy back up. And, then we just pull this up to here. There we go. What do you guys think? I think that works. And that way we can get like a proper view of what's going on, and I'm not distracted, because the main thing is the action, is the epic battle with the flail snail and how it's going to work with that. So I know it's not great quality, but I think it's going to be enough to kind of understand how people are placed, which I think is the key to that whole situation. Yeah. So, we have that set up. That's why I wanted to do a prep stream, is because I wanted to kind of hang out with everyone, see if anyone had anything fun to say in chat while I did the setup for this. Let me just tweak this a little bit. All right. Yeah. I have to figure out what I'm gonna wear. That's a whole other thing. Yeah, so this is my, also I could turn the light on. I probably will for, well actually, if you'll bear with me for just one moment. I know it's a lot. Okay, I need to stretch like that. That's, I understand it's a lot to take in. Nope. Okay. So I can't charge. Fun fact, with this setup, I cannot charge my computer. So we're going to have to move this whole thing a little bit sideways. So, if you'll bear with me for that, this is why I wanted to do the prep stream. So I figure, hang on, let's undo this. That doesn't complicate things, because I think if anything falls during this process, like my computer, it would be very, very bad. And we're gonna, well, I guess we don't have to scooch anything else. Yeah, I guess we don't have to. we're gonna need to bring, well, that'll just bring a few more things down, but yeah. Yeah, I showed you on my navel. That's pretty cool. Give me a sec. So basically I flashed you all on screen, but, hi. So that works. And yeah, I have a pillow here to keep me from kneeling on the concrete. So now I can have the computer charged, which is good. I'm a little farther away from my setup, so I'm going to have to move a little more if I wanted to say, okay, so the flail snail takes this many feet of movement and then attacks. I'd have to say, okay, it's going to move like that and get closer. And hang on. Why is it over? Hang on. I need to check my angle on this again. Hang on. Boom. Okay. There we go. Wait, why is it doing that? Okay, this is stupid. Why is it doing... Alright, nope. Hang on. Alright, this is why we do this now. So we can troubleshoot before the actual Saturday's, event thing. Okay, I'm gonna move me a little more over. Hi, I'm still exist. Alright, now we're gonna... Okay, wait. Okay, that's a plausible movement. But, I'm gonna just scooch everyone over, of course. Yeah, I could do that too. That works. All right. Now all I gotta do is come to here, and I'm gonna turn the lights on. So let's test the lights. Ready? Hang on a sec, bear with me. The reason I'm doing this is because I live in a small shared space. So this is kind of the only place I can set up a kind of, well, I guess it's not the only, I guess I could do it slightly differently, but I kind of like the idea of being down here, and it's less likely I'll be interrupted, I don't have enough table space to set it up in, well, any other area in the house I have enough table space is shared space. This is true technically, but, I don't think Maria wants to come down here, so, and she'll let me do that, which is, if I'm sure she'd let me use the upstairs, if I wanted to. I don't think she'd object, but I kind of want to be out of her way, if that makes sense. So we're filming it down here. I will eventually figure out a way to do a backdrop so that I'm not, there's stone for all of over there, but not for behind me. I probably could do that if I were better at tech. But for now, this is what we got. So yeah. And we are setting this all up. So so my spells. So part A of today was tech setup, right? Part B of today was spell slots. So let's see who's got what. All right, we got bum. Here we go. Sardina. An elf, female, druid, level 4, straight. What else? Oh, she's got +1 strength, +3 dex, +3 constitution, +0 intelligence, so she's not smart, +5 wisdom, so she's actually doing okay on that, and then +2 charisma. So she can do wild shape once per day, so we gotta carefully time that. Yeah, that's a thing, is that she's got wild shape. Her brother doesn't. And yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something else out about this, but we'll work on that. I believe there was a whole thing about crossing bridges when you come to them. Yeah. So we got that going. But that, I think I have written down here. Her spell, okay. Oh, yes, and we have Furiosa, who has 35 HP. Plus 2 dex bonus on acrobatics checks, so she's got grace, feline agility, and all that jazz. We also got low light and scent vision, for what that's worth. I mean, I'm not going to worry about light. They're in enough of a light that they can see. And I'm going to leave it at that. To add one less complication factor. But base attack bonus is +3 with that. So 2 claws, D3 +3. So I do have fudge dice, so I can just use that. And that should be doable. Alright, so spell slots. Well, I haven't written down, but this is why I have my book. So I can figure out how to run spells for a, let's see, can prepare any spell of up to, yeah, okay, so you can prepare basically any spell on the Druid spell list. Classes, Druid. Let's go back to Druid. Assuming that they have spells, because certain classes don't. That's clerics, bards, druids. Here we go. Yeah. So a 4th level druid gets 4 orisons prepared. So she gets to prepare 4 orisons. 3 first levels and 2 second levels. Actually, she might get a few more because she has a high wisdom score. So I think she probably gets bonus spells because of that, the wisdom score, honestly. So, because she gets bonus scores, that's actually quite useful. Let's see what's what. Apologize. Alright, sorry, yes, so I feel like I should have written down spell slots somewhere. Okay, so dex is plus, alright, and feet. Why didn't she take weapons finesse? Okay, she didn't take weapons finesse. Okay. Fair. We cannot go back. She's just gonna have to use a +1 attack bonus. That is how it's gonna play. Okay, so let me check one thing with the ability scores. Does she get any bonus spells? So I'm gonna do spell prep. My plan, such as it is spells known. Not there. We're gonna go up to here and go spells known. For fight with flail snail. So the spells known for the fight with the flail snail are, as was 1, 2, 3, 4 orisons. Then we got how many bonus spells does she know? Ability scores have a chart that we got a chart for ability scores somewhere in here. Not there. Basically somewhere there is a chart about ability. Here we go. Ability. Here we go. So that would be +5 modifier. Oh, there we go. Yeah, which is 2 bonus first levels and a bonus second level. So she gets, now we go back to Druids. Barbarian, Bard, Domains, that's Clerics, Druids, here we go. So 2 bonus first levels, so at 4th level that's 5 and 3. So 5 first levels and 3 second levels. Alright, so start with I guess Orison's. I don't know if Dendron's. What's Dendron's wisdom? I think. Let me look at this. Is 8. So I think you have to have a wisdom of at least 9 to cast Orisons if the. I'm remembering right. So he might be able to do cantrips or orisons. I need to look that. To cast a cleric or ranger spell. Our orison spells, so it would be 10 plus 0. Yeah, so you need at least 10 to cast Orison, so he can't even cast those. Okay. You know what? That's okay. He doesn't need them. I don't think. I say. Yeah. So that is, he doesn't need those. Yeah, so he doesn't even get Orphans. Okay, so that's, magics. Let me look at the Druid cast Testifying spells, which are drawn from the Druid spell list in Chapter 10. Alignment may restrict casting certain spells, opposed to moral beliefs. Druid must choose to prepare spells in advance. Okay, so spell plus wisdom modifier. So spell plus the wisdom modifier. So Druid's wisdom modifier is 5, so is 10 plus level, so 15. DC 15, DC 16, DC 17. Okay, so I have the DCs written down. Now, sorry, I'm gonna have to end the stream soon. I want to pick, at least write down how many spells everyone gets so that I don't. So Dendron doesn't get any. What kind and how many spells do everyone else get? As a Claudette. Hang on, Claudette's a ranger, right? So she's a. There we go. Not to be told, that's Claudette's mom. Okay, oh yeah, rangers start getting spells at, let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure rangers start getting spells at, no, that's skills, hang on, classes, clerics, ranger, here we go. Start getting spells at 4th level, and that's only if they have high enough wisdom that, yeah, so, which, I mean, her wisdom is pretty high. I think she'd probably get a bonus, but, at least 1 bonus spell, but no spells. So she's going into the day with no prepped spells. Yay, okay, In which case, sorry, I'm a bit exhausted. Spells. Oh, right. So, okay, so, also doesn't get any spells, so we just have two of them prepare spells for, Sardina and Ethel. What does Ethel get? And, okay, her spells are more limited because she can only cast ones that she knows. She doesn't get the whole dang spell book. So what we're gonna do is, Ethel, alright, what do we have for spell slots? As a third, 4 cantrips, 3 first levels, and 2 second levels. So, let me just find our, hang on, what did she get? Claudette, and Ethel gets a little different. Yes, here we go. 4, 3, and 2. Alright, so, find this right here. It's Ethel gets 4, 3, and 2 prepared. And what spells is, okay, and I can only prepare them from the ones she specifically knows, which I have written down as well. The DC for a wizard spell, let's see. Skills. No. Sorcerer. We got wizards. Bloodlines, necromancy, okay, so schools of magic. 10 plus spell level plus the wizard intelligence modifier. Okay, so what's Ethel's intelligence modifier? That's Claudette. Plus 3. Okay, not bad. So 13, so it's DC 13, DC 14, DC 15. Okay. This is good. Now, what spells everyone has prepared. We have all the other information on them. I am sorry, oh wow, okay. At least I got this figured out a bit, so I can try to, on Saturday I'll have all of this set up. I'm not even going to move any of this. I'm going to leave it all here. So Saturday comes, I can just kind of, we're going to actually get a stool as well, though. I think I'm going to ask Maria to borrow her stool. That's how we'll play that. Yeah, I'm sorry to do this to all of you. I appreciate the few of you who came to watch the stream. I was hoping for more, but that's okay. Okay, yes, I could shift a little bit. Actually, what we'll do is this one. Balance is the key to all things. What spells does Ethel know? We're going to start with Ethel's because her spell list is considerably shorter. I'm going to see if I can
Oh, and she knows all the cantrips, so we can just pick whatever ones we want from that list. But let's see what higher level spells she has, and which ones she might have prepared. Mage Armor, Feather Fall, Enlarge, Shocking Grasp, Magic Missile, Obscuring Mist. I'm gonna go with, what's her AC? It's 4. Oh, she's a 14 AC. Yeah, she's a good dex. So I don't think she needs. Let's go with Shocking Grasp as a good backup. Magic Missile. And Still Spell. I don't think that's a social situation one. She doesn't need that for any, unless she gets tied up. Are any of them like really useful to be able to? Oh, I did not put what levels. So Magic Missiles. Okay, let's see what level Levitate is, because that's a cool one, and I don't want to take it. Okay, reduce. Why don't we go with Enlarge? Can you go with reduce on? Does reduce person only work on people? That is an important question. Okay, A does reduce, and I think it's a second level anyway. Let's see. A is enlarged person / reduced person. Large. Sorry, I'm trying. See. Enlarge. Humanoid. It has to be humanoid. Okay, that's not gonna help anyway. Then I was thinking if you took reduce, she could just kind of shrink down this snail to be smacked around, but that is not happening. So let's go with levitate. Maybe enlarge and levitate. Yeah, I mean, let's see if levitate is hang on, let me look up levitate. Levitate. No, sorry. Let's see. Okay. Power word stun. Power word kill. Magic, legend, hero, levitate. Transmutation. It is a second level spell, so we're gonna go with levitate, and you know what? She wouldn't have known. No, she would know. Yeah, we're gonna go with enlarge. I was gonna say a still spell is shocking grasp. But I don't think that's gonna be a thing. That would be a useful spell to have though. Prepped. Should have enlarged. What else do we got? What do we have in our spellbook that we could put in prep wise? And then we'll look at the cantrips and pick some good ones. Here we go. I'm gonna go with mage armor. You know what? Yeah, mage armor. oldie but goodie. And you can cast it on other people. And let me double check. Let me. They in yeah, it doesn't say anything. In 5th edition, if you cast Mage Armor on someone and they're wearing armor, it doesn't actually do anything. Or it does, but you can only count either the armor or the Mage Armor, not both. In Pathfinder, it doesn't say anything about that, so I would rule at the end that, yeah, it would just boost your AC by 4, and, you know, and you can use it on top armor. The subject, target creature touched. So yeah, you can use it on other people too. It's actually really cool. Okay, and what cantrips? So I'm gonna go to the spell list. Maybe a few damage, because there are damage dealing cantrips. I want to pick good ones. Oh, sorry. I'm crushing hard. I didn't realize. Anyway, resistance +1 on saving throws. Always a nice little extra one. Conjuration. Okay, so we got acid splash, detect magic, detect poison, read magic. Light as a half orc has dark vision, but Claudette doesn't. The other two only have low light vision. Goose sounds is cool, but message, prestidigitation, mending, ray of frost. Alright, we're gonna go with detect magic is what, yeah, I was thinking what always on the alert. We got acid splash. Would she know that the flail snail? That's a question. Is would she know what it's meaning done? The answer is probably no. So she would probably go with acid because they're going into a. I'm gonna go with Ray Frost. Protect magic. Probably light. I know it's useless if you know you're going to a battle, but Ethel, when she got up in the morning, didn't know she was going to a battle. She knew she was and I don't know, prestidigitation. Also kind of useless, but again, also she didn't know she was going to a battle. She knew she thought she was just going out on a walk. So you had a few, you know, higher level like tricksy ones prepared in case trouble, but you know, figured one damage dealing cantrip would be enough, and prepared presti. Yeah. Prestidigitation, yeah. Alright. I can respect that. It's a reasonable spell choice given. Alright, so now we go to the Druid spell list. We can just pick any of these spells. Alright, so we got 4 orisons. What is it? Create water. Detect. I would say she would have prepped. I'm thinking she's going out with her brother, right? Her brother who's emotionally unstable and generally. So what did she pack? What did she pack? You know, no direction, for example, is kind of useless in a fight, but is good if you're going out, mushroom gathering. And that's where they were going, was mushroom gathering. So she would have been more concerned about getting lost than fighting snails, because they didn't realize they were going to end up in that. So guidance, for sure. It's one of my favorite cantrips ever. Just saying. Light and stabilize, I would say. Again, not a best lineup for a fight, but she wasn't expecting a fight. We got calm animals, charm animal, cure light wounds. She definitely has that. Cure light wounds. Berry fires. Ooh, good berry. Good berries is clutch. Okay. Entangle. Shillelagh, what's her weapon? Let me see if she has a weapon that she carries. And if so, what would be the kind you put Shillelagh on? That's a useful Bloodfire, that's a good one. A good name for Endrin. Okay, Endrin doesn't have spells, but wields a quarterstaff and leather armor. Yeah, so Shillelagh would be a good spell to have. It is a first level, which is a shame, but it is what it is. In 5th edition, they downgraded it to a. Shillelagh. Probably Endure Elements. It's. Well, speak with animals. Yeah, speak with animals. And. And what else? Maybe summon nature's ally? Let's see. Yeah, entangle, yeah. Okay, entangle. And then for 3 second level spells, we get. Let me check on Barkskin, because I don't know. Let me just. I'm so sorry. Barkskin, top of the creature can leave X +2 on a creature's existing natural armor bonus. This enchantment goes 1 for every 3 cast levels above 3rd. Maximum of +5 at 5th level. Okay, which he only has a. No, it's a. For every cast level above 3rd. For every 3 cast levels above 3rd. So 5th at 12, 4 at 9. Oh yeah, so no, it's not enough to. It does not say anything about unnatural armor that goes on top of natural armor, so could do bark skin. Oh, stop it. Actually, she'd probably cast it on. Yeah, absolutely getting bark skin, casting it on. That's probably the reason for that. Heat metal, hold animal. Spider climb is tree shape. You can disguise yourself as a tree. That is kind of interesting. Um, uh, flaming sphere. That's a good one. And yeah, lesser restoration. Absolutely, she's packing lesser restoration. Here, no, that's the 3rd level. Okay. All right, I have all of the spell slots figured out for everyone's lineup for the fight. I know I only been reading for an hour, and usually if I started on the half hour, I go for an hour and a half. But honestly, I don't think I can keep going with this. And I think, thank you for your patience. I'm gonna shut down this. I'm gonna take a nap before work. I really appreciate you coming to my stream. Hopefully you'll tune in Saturday when we'll be actually like storytelling, and I'll have all this set up so I won't have to fuss with it, and we can just tell the story, epic story about how all these guys are going to defeat the flail snail, or maybe I'll die heroically. I hope they don't die heroically, especially not Dendrin. I really want Dendrin to live, but I'm going to let the dice fall as they will, and try to get the flail snail. I'm going to try not to, cheat. That is to say, I'm not going to stack it one way or the other. But I really, really want to, because I don't want Dendrin to die. He doesn't deserve to die. Okay, I'm scared but excited. I want this to happen. I am super excited. Please join me, and I will see you all tomorrow if you are game. Bye.